Do you really know the person you love? Do you know what they think about when they're alone? Do you know if they're happy or just comfortable? Do you know if they're in love with you or if they're just too kind to leave? Not the version they show you, not the smile they put on every morning, not their "I'm fine" they say when you ask how they're feeling. I thought I knew. I was wrong. I'm sitting on the floor of my bedroom closet. My back is pressed against the wall. In my lap is a wooden box, small, plain. My husband bought it years ago. I never saw it before. He died 3 months ago, heart attack, 53 years old. We were married for 22 years. I was cleaning out his closet today, and I found this. Inside are letters, dozens of them, all written in his handwriting, all addressed to me. I've been sitting here for 2 hours reading them, and my hands won't stop shaking. The first one I opened is dated 15 years ago. The paper is yellowed, the ink faded, but the words are still clear. I'm writing this at 2 a.m. You're asleep in the other room. I've been thinking about something I'll never say out loud. Do you remember when we first got together? How everything felt easy? I keep trying to remember when that stopped, when we became two people living in the same house instead of two people building a life together. I love you, I do, but I don't think I'm in love with you anymore. And I don't know when that happened, or if it was ever really there to begin with. Maybe I loved the idea of you, the safety, the predictability, the life we were supposed to have. But when I think about my life, really think about it, I feel like I'm watching someone else live it. I won't leave. I can't. It would destroy you. It would destroy the kids. So I'll stay, and I'll be kind. And maybe one day I'll stop feeling like I'm pretending. I finish reading. My chest feels tight. I let the letter fall from my hands and just breathe. The next one is dated 8 years ago. I had a dream last night. In it, I was someone else, living in a different city, a different life, and I was happy, really happy. When I woke up, I felt this ache in my chest, like I'd lost something, but I hadn't lost anything. I realized I wasn't mourning something I lost, I was mourning something I never had. I wonder sometimes what would have happened if I'd been braver, if I'd told you the truth early on, but I didn't say it. And now it's been 20 years, and we have kids, and a mortgage, and a routine that works. Leaving would be selfish. Staying is the right thing to do. But sometimes I lie awake at night and I think about that other version of me, the one who chose differently. And I wonder if he's happier than I am. My throat feels thick. My eyes are burning. I pick up another letter, and another. They all say the same thing in different ways. I stayed because I didn't want to hurt you. I stayed because I didn't know how to leave. I stayed because leaving felt worse than pretending. And with every letter, I feel something inside me crack open. Because he's not the only one who felt this way. I felt it too. I just never admitted it. I loved him, but it was the kind of love you have for someone who's safe, familiar, predictable. It wasn't passion. It wasn't fire. It was the kind of love that makes you feel fine. And I told myself that was enough. But deep down, I knew there was something missing. And now I have my answer. He felt it. He always felt it. And he never told me. Because he was too kind. And I never told him because I was too afraid. The last letter is dated 3 weeks before he died. The tone is heavier. If you're reading this, it means I'm gone. And I'm sorry. Not for dying, I didn't choose that, but for leaving you with questions I should have answered. I stayed with you for 22 years, and I need you to know I don't regret it. I wasn't in love with you, not the way people talk about being in love, but I loved you. I cared about you. I wanted to be a good husband, a good father. And maybe that's not enough. Maybe you deserve someone who looked at you the way people do in movies. But I gave you what I could. And I hope, you felt the same way. Because I don't think I was the only one pretending. I think we both knew that what we had was comfortable, safe, familiar, but not the kind of love that sets you on fire. And we stayed anyway. Maybe that makes us cowards. Maybe it makes us kind. But I hope you don't hate me for it. And I hope, if there's still time for you, you find the kind of love I never gave you. I finish reading, and I just sit there. Letters scattered all around me like snow. My face is wet. My chest feels hollow. He was right. I felt it too. I stayed because leaving felt cruel, because we had kids, because we had a life that worked. But I wasn't in love with him either, not the way I thought I would be. And I never said it, because I didn't want to hurt him, because I was afraid of being alone, because I thought maybe this was what love looked like after the fireworks fade. But now, sitting here on the floor of his closet, surrounded by letters he never gave me, I realized something. We spent 22 years together, and we were both lonely the entire time. Not because we didn't care about each other, but because we were too afraid to tell the truth. And now he's gone, and I'll never get to ask him the questions I should have asked years ago. Was he happy? Did he ever regret staying? Did he ever wonder what his life would have been like if he'd chosen differently? I'll never know. Just like he'll never know my answers to the same questions. And maybe that's the saddest part. Not that we didn't love each other, but that we loved each other just enough to stay, and not enough to be honest. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you asked your partner if they're truly happy? Not, how was your day? Not, are you okay? But really asked and waited and listened to the answer they didn't want to give. Do you know what they dream about when they're alone? Do you know if they ever imagined a different life? Do you know if the love they give you is the love they feel, or just the love they think they should feel? And here's the hardest question, the one I can't stop asking myself. If they wrote you a letter, the kind you'd only find after they're gone, the kind where they told you the truth they've been too afraid to say, would you want to read it, or would you rather not know?